Disney Educational Media Company presents Back to School with Winnie the Pooh. And now, Self-Esteem with Winnie the Pooh. It was Sunday, and Winnie the Pooh was visiting Christopher Robin.
School must be a wonderful place if you can have so many friends,
Said Pooh, admiring a picture of Christopher Robin with his classmates.
Yep, they're all my friends. Except one. His name is Carl. See him?
Yes.
He's mean. Nobody knows why.
Oh, but the others are your friends, and I wish they could be my friends, too.
Well, they can be. I'll take you to school tomorrow and you can meet them.
Pooh thought that was wonderful.
Could I borrow your picture and study it tonight? By tomorrow, I'll be able to recognize everybody in your class.
Of course, Pooh.
And that night,
I wonder how I, a Pooh Bear, would look in the picture.
with that in his mind, he found a picture of himself and pinned it to Christopher Robin's picture.
I'll look like a student, too. That would be grand. Oh, there. Oh, dear. I don't look much like a student at all. I look like a bear. Maybe they won't like me. But on the other hand, I'm a nice little bear, and them, they'll probably like me back. Well, maybe he won't if he's as mean as Christopher Robin says. I hope he isn't.
The next morning, Christopher Robin took Pooh to school. The first person Pooh met was Christopher Robin's teacher, Miss Schaefer, who said that having a Pooh Bear in her class was absolutely delightful. And he met Christopher Robin's classmates, who said that having a Pooh Bear in their class was really wonderful. And he met Christopher Robin's old friends, Freddie and Jane. He also met a new friend whose name was Kazam.
Hello.
Hello.
I am new from Europe. I tried to learn your language. You help me, yes?
Oh, yes.
But right now they're going to study math. Want to go with them, Pooh?
Sure.
Pooh was scared because he didn't know much about numbers.
Maybe they'll laugh at me if I make a mistake.
But that's not what happened. What they did was help each other learn.
6 plus 6, Kazan.
12.
Okay, Pooh, you try it.
But I can't add very well.
Try anyway. 2 plus 2.
2 plus 2, that's...
It's 4. Boy, what a set of brains. Can't add 2 and 2. Wow.
Don't listen to him, Pooh. Carl's just a meanie. They'll teach you how to add.
Sure, we teach.
They worked with Pooh slowly and patiently.
Okay, 3 and 4, Pooh.
7.
That's right, Pooh.
Very good, Pooh. That's very good.
Gee, I can add.
Then they took Pooh to the project center. Suddenly, Pooh noticed that Carl was watching him again. Why, wondered Pooh. Why is he staring at me? What does he want? Well, thinking about Carl almost made him forget where he was.
Pooh, you want to make clay pot? I show you how.
Well, if anybody knew how to make a pot, it was certainly Pooh. After all, honey pots were very important in his life.
Wow, isn't that great?
Gee, you're an expert.
Expert? Hey, are you kidding? That thing looks like a milk bottle. Anybody could make something like that. But I suppose the bear here is proud of it. Hey, I didn't mean to call it a milk bottle. Honest, I didn't.
Don't listen to him, Pooh. He has to say bad things all the time. He's not nice like you.
Pooh sat down. He was beginning to feel unhappy. Why did Carl act like he hated him? He hardly even knew him.
Maybe he's right about me. I'm not very smart. Maybe my pot does look like a milk bottle.
Oh, no, it's the best clay pot.
That's not true.
Well, I think I'll sit here and think about things for a little while.
Well, he thought, and he thought, and he thought.
Think.
But he just couldn't understand why Carl, a perfect stranger, was being mean to him. Suddenly, Pooh found himself being hurried to the play yard.
Time to play.
Yeah, come on, Pooh.
Freddie got him into a game of catch.
Here it comes, Pooh.
But playing catch was rather hard for him. And he couldn't win a game of tag, being slow.
Ha, Pooh, can't catch me.
Catcher.
And as a climber,
I can't do it.
he couldn't do it. So he did the thing that Pooh Bears are best at. He sat down in a nice, shady spot.
Well, look who's here. It's the bear himself.
Huh?
What's the matter? Out of shape?
Just a minute.
Oh, I forgot. You're no athlete. I know what you can do for exercise. You can go back to the 100-acre wood and count leaves. You know how to count leaves, don't you?
Oh,
Pooh was really angry now.
he shouldn't say things like that to me. It's unfair. What if I can't add much? What if I can't run or climb? I can make pots and other things, and I'm good at making friends and liking people. Oh,
Just then, Christopher Robin came by. Of course, Pooh told him everything.
I don't understand him, Christopher Robin. Why does he talk that way?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's Carl's way of trying to get attention.
Well, I want him to stop hurting me.
Then do something about it.
And he did. Pooh got all of his courage together and marched right up to Carl.
Carl,
Yeah?
I want to see you after school by the steps.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I'll be there.
By 3 o'clock, the excitement in the room was almost too much to stand. What would Pooh do? What would Carl do?
Hurry! Come on! We gotta see what's gonna happen.
Then, out on the school steps, Pooh said,
I don't like the things you say to me and the way you make me feel.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody can do everything exactly right. You won't have friends if you make fun of people.
Ah, so what? Nobody likes me anyhow.
We'd like you if you just didn't tease us all the time.
Yeah. How can we be your friends when you're always so mean to us?
The kids would like you, but you won't give them a chance to show it. I'd like you too, if you gave me a chance.
Well, you and them, I don't know what you're talking about.
Then suddenly, Carl turned and walked off, not saying a word, but certainly thinking. Pooh had said what all of the children had wanted to say for a long, long time. So Pooh and Christopher Robin headed for home.
I hope Carl understands what I said to him.
Why, Pooh?
Well, then very likely he'd become your friend, in which case he'd very likely become my friend. And I'd like that.
Pooh Bear, you are the most wonderful bear in the whole world.
Yeah.